All right, here on the Las Vegas Strip with George Rose. George, mate, how good's boxing, firstly?
Hey, this is how good it is. This is how good it is. It's amazing to be here. To see Timmy's head all over the strip, it's a great week.
What's has the week been like? You've been here a few days now. We just got here today. It's pretty hot. What's the week been like for yourself?
It's very hot. It's absolutely steaming here, but it's it's fine for Timmy. Timmy's got to make weight, so no stress for him. All he's got to do is walk down this road once or twice and he's there. So it's a really good vibe around Vegas here at the moment, and I know that all the fight fans are starting to roll in. It's still early in the week, but fight fans are starting to roll in, and I've seen a few Aussie faces even floating around. So good to see that there's that support here.
What do you sort of make of the week compared to the first Fundora fight week? Bit of a different vibe this week.
Yeah, different vibe. I mean, last time Tim was opening the first PBC on Prime pay-per-view, so there was a lot more pressure on it. He was headlining. He'd had an opponent change, just over a week before the fight. So there was a lot of shit going on last time around that's not existing this time. And obviously Manny Pacquiao sitting at the top of the card. It takes a lot of heat off what's got to go on for Tim and his preparation too. So a lot more boxing-focused preparation this time around.
What's are you expecting from Tim in the ring? You know, he's been saying things might be a little bit different, might be a bit more strategic this time. What do you expect?
I'm expecting him to break the code again. I think he'll break that code of how to get into Fundora, and he's going to chop him down and put on a fantastic performance. I think it'll be the fight of the night, and it'll be a great one to steal it on the Pacquiao card. There'll be plenty of people tuning in, so great one for Tim to steal the show and let everybody know that he's back.
A win for Tim Tszyu on a card like this in Las Vegas at the MGM, two-time world champion. What does that do, I guess, for his career, his legacy, and also you guys as promoters as well?
It sets up everything. It sets up a great finish to this year. It sets up a great decade ahead for Tim Tszyu. I think this is him getting back on the horse and letting people know that he is the best in the division. Not only that, but he's going to go on to bigger and better things from there. So I can't wait for him to get this win, and then we'll call everybody else out.
And we saw Nikita Tszyu here today as well at the gym putting in rounds. How long till we sort of see Nikita sort of break into that US market, perhaps?
Well, look, the only hold-up for Nikita has been his injuries of late, so we haven't seen him fight in 12 months, but he's going to get straight back into the action, and he's at that point now where there's no one left in Australia to really push him, I guess. So once he took on Kyle Mazudia, who I thought is the guy who sits at the top of the rest of the super welterweights, a great fight, that one too. Absolutely great fight. So Nikita showed that he's moving above that Australian level and ready to take on regional and global names. So unless there's still some big names floating around Australia, there could be some good fights there, but at the moment he's ready to go on to bigger and better things.
And what about the vibe this week in Vegas? I don't think we expected to be doing an interview in front of the Bellagio Hotel and Fountain. What's the sort of, I guess, the thinking behind all this, George?
My thought is that you and Asher got a great gig, don't you? You've just rolled into Vegas, doing interviews at the front of the Bellagio. You can't complain. Hey, life's good. Life's good. We are very blessed to be in a sport like boxing where it does take you to a place like Las Vegas, like this, where big time boxing belongs here, and we're a part of this massive week this week. So it's awesome for us to be here and to be celebrating Tim and celebrating Australian boxing too, and I think it's going to be awesome. What
Tim seems to sort of suit this scene, doesn't he? I mean, it all sort of works for him.
Mate, he absolutely owns it, and I think the pressure that he's had to take, and I don't think people realise the amount of pressure that he's had to have as a headliner in Australia, who for so long he's been bringing out these great international opponents, having to step up in his own backyard, defend his credibility, his record in his own backyard against these great global talents. And all the focus is always on Tim. Whenever Tim's fighting in Australia, all the focus is on him. So there's so much pressure. He's got to pack out stadiums. He's got to, sell. He's got to get everyone tuning in. He's got to do all this work to carry the show, and he does it so well. So he's gotten used to that over that time. So I feel like now he's just soaking it up. This is the shit that he watched as a kid. You know, he watched big-time boxing as a kid, watched all the Las Vegas fights, absolutely loved it. And now this is him living the dream and being a part of it all. So for him, it's just all part of the story.
And what about some of the other guys? You got Lamparo as well. You know, he could be in some big fights moving forward as well.
Paro looked great last time out. There's a lot of movements happening in his division at the moment, so there's great fights there for him still, and he showed that he's ready to bounce straight back in at that top level too. So looking forward to matching the next few fights for Lamparo and getting him back into it, because I'd love to see his head up on some of these billboards here around Las Vegas as well.
Omnia tonight?
Omnia tonight, Hakkasan Thursday, Dre's Saturday, and the pool party on Sunday. We're set. We're ready to celebrate a win.
I'll see you there. Thanks, George.